Anybody who disagrees with the prompt popped up? Agree? Based? Ali, if you think you know some people that might disagree, please, share it out. Our comments are. Anybody who disagrees with the prompt can pop up. Let's get some debates going. Definitely get some debates going tonight. Trump was good. Harry, if you want to pop up, let's go. You're looking for attention? Nope, looking for debates. I am not the only person on here who's looking for debates. You love Israel? You know, can't say that loving a genocidal state it's a popular opinion, but sure. You don't see him leaving office for the rest of his life. I mean, let's hope that that's definitely not the case. Him leaving office for the rest of his life, but um, I mean, it's not as if he hasn't joked about running a third and possibly even fourth time. So we'll just have to see what happens. Anybody guys share it out if you think that you know someone who's going to want to pop up, have a debate, have a conversation. It's mainly what we're looking for here. I don't know though, guys. I mean, like the last time that I did a live, it was Sunday night. There's been a good amount of stuff that's kind of happened in U.S. politics, literally only in the last couple of days. So, um, yeah, I don't know, man. Country's fucking cooked, literally cooked. So let's just wait and see what happens. I guess. Did you watch the RFK hearing? I've seen an awful lot of clips of it. I've seen a lot of clips of it. Um, I mean, absolutely insane. I mean, like the things that RFK believes. I mean, I mean, it's just insane. Like he says that he's never said that he was anti-vax. Of course, he has. He's said that on multiple occasions. He's questioned the efficacy of vaccines. And in the hearing, he denied that he ever did. I mean, he most famously said that like a worm got into and ate a portion of his brain and then just died of natural causes, I guess. Look, which is, it's a fairly unlikely scenario. It's a very unlikely story. However, given the fact that RFK thinks and believes the things that he does, it's maybe not that unlikely. Um, but yeah, no, I mean, it's oh god, it's insane. I don't know. I mean, like pretty much all of his like appointees are going to get like approved, right? I mean, like we're all just like accepting that that's the case. Ugh, the country is absolutely fucking cooked. He also, by the way, RFK. Do you remember the RFK bear story? I'm not overly familiar with that one. It could have gotten confused in my mind because I know of a story where he was at like a beach or something like that, and he cut the head off a whale, and he strapped it to the roof of his car, and then drove home with it. Now that could have gotten like mistranslated, or like I could have picked it up wrong. I definitely think I heard whale though, but I mean it could have been bear. That could have been the story that you're talking about. Um, I don't know. That's the only one that I kind of. That's the other like ludicrous story about RFK that I remember. He dumped a bear carcass in. Yes, I do remember that. Yes. Oh my god. Now I remember it. Yeah. And look at the man has done some wacky, wacky fucking things. You know, like I mean, some of the things that he does and has believed is insane. Um. So yeah. No. I mean, just ludicrous. Um. Yeah. Absolutely ludicrous. So we do have a couple more people in here now. If anybody does disagree, guys, feel free to request to pop up, and we'll kind of get you going. Um, because that is what we are here for. Basically, we're here for debates. We're here to have conversations. Uh, he has something that Ireland's leaders are lacking, and that's common sense. You know, if you want to have a conversation about it, Lewis, feel free to pop up. Um, thank you so much for the likes, by the way, Jesus. Thank you so much. Um, Thank you so much to R. Salmon for sharing the video. That really, really, really does help a bunch. Um, Lewis does not appear to be in here anymore, which is weird considering that Trump is a winner. Guys, if you wanna pop up and have a conversation, just add. You know, we're wanting conversations. That's what we're looking for. Do I think he's bad or good? It's right there, my dude. Right there. I think he is bad. He is bad for the US. Um, hates to lose. I mean, it's not necessarily that I like hate to lose. I mean, I just think that like the idea that after everything that Trump has done, that he was elected twice. I mean, just shows either a deep, deep, deep lack of education about just politics, just in general. Or it's just that the country is just extremely bigoted, and we didn't really kind of think that it was as bad as what it was. It's one or the other. That's very good. Yeah, anybody who wants to join, guys, you'll be first in line. Would I have rather, Kamala? I would have crawled. Like obviously, if I was in a position to vote in the U.S. election, I would have crawled over broken glass to vote for a fucking the smartest chimp that there ever was in place of Trump. Yeah, absolutely. I fuck it. I would have voted for Biden again. You know, bring out the fucking bring out the fucking half decayed corpse that is Biden, and I'll vote for him again. Palestine fag and LGBT ally Lord Jesus. Yeah, Palestine. I mean, like, who? If you're not on the side of Palestine, I mean, like, what are you doing? And LGBTQ ally. Yeah, I'm part of LGBTQ, and I'm also an ally to the entire to the movement. So I don't. Are you trying to make fun? Is that what you're doing there? My comment sections are restricted. They shouldn't be. Um, Absolutely shouldn't be. America's gone mentally currently. You're right about that. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Um, Anybody who disagrees, guys, pop up. You know, we are here for conversations. We're here to have one-on-one debates. We're here to have conversations. That's what we're here for. Kamala or Trump. As I said, I would have crawled over broken glass to vote for the smartest chimp that there ever was. Callum, I saw that you messaged me, or at least attempted to, and I did not. Once I like adjusted my settings, I then couldn't see your comment or your message anymore, which is very strange. Um, Trump is so smart. Well, listen, people with single digit IQs often think that people who have very low double IQ levels are also smart. So there we go. What, by controlling the borders and kicking out illegal immigrants? Yeah, proper crazy that. That's not all he did. That is not all he did. Wait. Is anybody else seeing this? Did I just comment on my own fucking live stream? What the how the fuck did that happen? What the fuck? What is this? Did someone honestly make a fuck? I am not joking about this. You can check this in the live chat. They like people there. Someone actually made a fucking fan page about me, which is just ridiculous. Stephen Ryan says, what? Absolutely insane. Okay, let me catch up on live chats. Um, you made a fan page. uh, Jesus Christ. I know that it's you, Krista. I recognize you. Don't worry. You said that you made the fan page. I am, I am genuinely, uh, th- I'm very confused right now. I'm very confused right now. If I'm pro Palestine, Tammy Hammy says, if I'm pro Palestine, why would you vote for bombing hospitals? What on earth are you talking about? What on earth are you talking about? That's on it. Like that's honestly, it's kind of like I get that the fan page supposed to be flattering. I'm really sorry. I just find it weird. Um, yeah, sorry. You wish you had Trump in Ireland. You're very lucky as everything is done in his first week. I mean, what a hot take that is, guys. If anybody wants to pop up and have debates, please, it is right there. You can ask to be added. You will be added. Let's have some conversations. Do you have PayPal? I want to pay. I don't have PayPal yet, guys. I'm not. I'm not necessarily on here just to kind of take donos or anything. I mean, like, I would like, it's extremely flattering, obviously, that you're even asking, but yeah, I'm just not here for that yet. Um, what should you do with an illegal immigrant? Okay, I have somebody asking, so I'm gonna bring Scott up. How you doing? How old are you? 18. Wonderful. I believe that you are. I'm just going to assume that you disagree with the prompt. Oh, okay. Why do you think so? Okay, everybody in the live chat is saying that they can't hear you. I do not know why. Yeah, I genuinely don't know. Just give me a sec and I will sort out. If you just say something there now. No, they are not hearing you. Okay. Say something now.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yep. Audience can hear you now. Wonderful.
All right.
Okay. If you just say the last statement that you said, and we will kind of go from there.
All right. I think Trump, he provides a lot of money for the economy, and he's very pro women rights.
He's very pro what?
Women rights.
Oh, okay. Did you come up here just to troll, or in
No,
what
not at all.
okay, in what possible way is he pro women's rights?
Well, he just seems like that kind of guy.
He just seems like that kind of guy. Okay. How many
Yeah.
people do you know
Yes.
who are pro women's rights who are also guilty of essaying a woman?
Not many.
Not many. Okay, so why do you think that Trump is, considering that he has been found guilty of essaying a woman?
But actually, I'll take that back 100% because I only know one guy who has been accused of essaying women, and that's Trump. And he has a granddaughter and a few daughters.
Okay. So you're just completely just taking that back then?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, all right. Yeah, I mean, like, do you have a next point to make, or
Yeah. Well, oil imports, like the prices have gone down a lot through Trump.
what prices have gone down a lot?
The prices of Diddy Party oil.
Okay. Yeah, we're all proud of you. Hi, Krista.
Oh my god. Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Ah, sure. I'm grand. I'm grand. I'm grand.
It's so
Uh,
fantastic to see you.
thank you. Um,
You look amazing.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do, just for the kind of audience's knowledge, I do know Krista, obviously IRL, but yeah, I haven't talked to you in a good old while, so
Yeah, we haven't got together in a long time. But I
yeah,
feel like I'm joining, but I'm not here to debate you because I do
yeah,
completely 100% agree with your stance.
yeah. No, 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 that's grand. Yeah, look, I'll bring up the next person that I did obviously just kind of want to say hi to you, but I'll bring up the next person there. But sure, like my life.
Of course.
Okay, I'll talk to you soon, Krista.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Bye. How you doing? How old are you?
18.
Okay. Do you disagree with the prompt?
Yes.
Okay, why so?
Just do.
So you believe Trump is good for the US?
Yeah.
Okay, why?
Well, like, he just increases the economy.
How so?
Well, like, Biden's just a fucking idiot, man.
Right, that's not in any way telling me how Trump is good for the economy.
Because he actually does things.
Okay, Biden did lots of things.
Because he's not a fucking idiot.
Okay, I feel like we're going around in circles here. Do you want to kind of arrive at a point, or
I'm saying Trump does things for the economy.
okay, what things does he do for the economy?
I think he increases it by actually working towards using the economy in a better way.
By doing what?
Sorry, you cut out there.
By doing what?
What?
I'm waiting. Bye, Ryan. How you doing? How old are you?
18.
Okay, do you disagree with the prompt?
I think it's a hard one to. He's not good or bad. He's mixed.
Okay, well, I mean, why do you think that he is good?
I mean, you can't just say that someone is bad. Like, all right, give me some reasons why he's bad.
Because his previous term was an absolute disaster for the economy. He deficit spent like it was his favorite thing to do. He stripped rights away from members of LGBTQ and of course from women when he caused abortion to be overturned. Okay, dude, you're gonna need to control the background noise because this is
It's all on the blog jokes. You know?
seriously.
Mine.
Yeah. Call back when the background noise is fixed.
That's the fucking head joke.
That was incredible. How you doing? How old are you?
I'm 29.
Okay. Do you disagree with the prompt?
No, I don't.
Okay. Really only just looking for debates. Thank you obviously so much for joining and for watching the live and everything else, but that's really only just kind of what I'm looking for. Is just debates.
Oh, okay.
Thanks again for popping up.
All right.
Yo,
How you
hello.
doing? How old are you?
Yo, what's up?
How you doing? How old are you?
I'm 18.
19. Do you disagree with the prompt?
I do disagree.
Okay. Why do you disagree? Why do you think that Trump is going to be good for the US?
I mean, firstly, I just want to point out I'm not American. I'm from England.
I'm not either. So
Okay, cool. Throughout the whole 5 year period, 4 year period, whatever it was, Biden administration, they let in too many illegal immigrants, not focusing on the well-being of American citizens, not prioritizing them. The health system completely got overrun. I mean, just from fucking seeing Joe Biden in office, I mean, let's be real, he didn't actually do anything beneficial. In the first hour of Trump being in office, he signed 47 executive policies. The first one was actually completely redacting everything that the Biden administration had tried to do, and completely making a blank slate from where Trump picked off. When Trump won the election, before he was even made officially president, the economy completely boomed. It reached its peak it's ever been, ever. And that's just from Trump winning the election. That was about 2 months ago now, I think. I mean, like, economy-wise, I think Trump is the GOAT. Like, there's never been someone with his experience as a businessman and whatnot. He's had his downs, but he's had his ups. He's the one person in all of American politics who knows how to actually control an economy and do something for the people rather than being a typical politician, you know.
Okay, so what economic policies did Trump pass in his first term? Which one was your favorite?
I'm not quite. I can't remember his first term. His most recent one I know he's done in his term was he did something with I know Colombia. I know Colombia tried threatening to put tariffs on trade between American and Colombia. I think it was 50%, I believe. He sorted that out within the first day. Within the first day, Trump stood on business and he sorted that out. I don't think people really comprehend how much money goes in between Colombia and America, no matter what it is, trade, services, whatever. Trump stood on business and he sorted that out. Like, the thing is, people don't understand is that other world leaders in government are scared of Trump because they know he will stand on business. That's another thing. This whole war with Russia and Ukraine, the Middle Eastern war, the war in Gaza, all of that. I know the Russian and Ukrainian war hasn't stopped yet, but like the effect Trump has already had and he will have is astronomical. I mean, in his first term, there were no wars whatsoever in any country. Like,
Okay, so Trump being a fantastic businessman is absolutely hysterical to me, considering that he has filed for bankruptcy 6 times. 3 of them were for casinos. He is, I mean, like, he has stiffed out of paying his contractors like a massive amount of time, so much so that there are barely any contractors left in the United States or who will actually work for him. When killing the leader of ISIS, it destabilized that entire region, and there was absolutely a war under Trump. People need to seriously stop saying that. Google is a free machine. And I mean, like, the idea that he is going to be in any way kind of beneficial to the economy when he inherited Obama's economy that was absolutely like soaring. He did little to no economic policies that directly affected the economy. All he did, for that I can see anyway, is that he rode Obama's coattails, took credit for every single little thing. Now that the infrastructure bill was passed under Biden, I will be absolutely shocked if he gives him even a cent of credit. The idea that he is a good president, the only thing that he is good at is taking credit for other people's objectively good policies.
I mean, like I said before, I can't really remember much about what he did in his first term. I'm not American, so I have no direct interest with that much, but I don't know. So I can't really say anything between what he did after the Obama administration or whatnot.
Yeah. Okay. hmm. I mean, like, kind of talking with someone, man. I mean, like, if you can't really kind of remember,
I mean, I
what
just
you
think the
kind of
fact that
done. I mean, I just think that, like, yeah,
I just think the fact that Trump won an absolute landslide in the most recent election. I mean, he
no, he didn't.
won
He won
all
it.
seven
No,
of the
no, he
American
didn't.
swing
No, he did.
states.
No, 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 no. Hang on, hang on, hang on. He didn't win in a landslide. He won by like 1 million votes. That's not a landslide.
Okay, but the fact he won 7 swing states, 4 of them had voted Democrat for decades, and he won all of them. The fact that there isn't a shift
Well,
in American
no, I
politics.
mean, like, that's almost definitionally not true. You're not going to be labeled as a swing state if you've been voting the same way for decades. To say that would be to also say that California is a swing state, which would be just ridiculous.
But
It's a swing state because
it's
it
the fact
swings
that
back and it swings right and left.
it's the fact that statistically, those 4 states in particular were said to more likely vote Democrat rather than vote Trump. But the fact that Trump won those, they're like, there must be something he's doing right.
Yeah, he makes an awful lot of false promises.
Such as,
Building the wall and making Mexico pay for it.
okay, so he started building the wall in his first term. I know that. Biden administration came in and they stopped that. Funnily enough, they
Well,
stopped
he
that. They
had
left a huge gap towards Texas. And funnily enough, during the time of the Biden administration, the amount of illegal migration that came through that gap in the wall was astronomical.
Yeah, so the reason that there was a gap in the wall is because Trump never finished building it, despite having 4 years to do so. And even if he did finish it, Mexico didn't give a cent towards it. So I mean, he just lied about that.
I mean, I don't. The fact. Wait, so what's your argument that he made Mexico pay for the wall?
Well, no, he said when he was campaigning in 2016 that he was going to build a wall and make Mexico pay for it, but that didn't happen, though, did it?
No, because he paid for it.
What?
Because he didn't make Mexico pay for it, did he?
But yes, exactly. So he lied to people in order to get elected. That was something that an awful lot of people voted for him on in his first term, and he completely lied about it.
So your argument is that because he said he would make Mexico pay for the wall, and yet he then ended up spending federal, like, defense money for that wall. That's bad.
Yes, because he lied, as he also did about 32,000 times in his
32,000.
first term.
Wow.
In his first term, yeah. I mean, like, that's what the estimates are. Listen, even if I was to be overly charitable and to kind of like drop literally half of those up to, like, slightly false or misleading, even half of that at like 15,000, that's in is a president lying 15,000 times acceptable to you?
I mean, it just went from 34,000 to 15,000, but
Well, yes, because if you had your listening ears on, what I said is that if I was to be overly charitable to you and to say that half of that 32,000 was slightly false or misleading statements and not just outright lies, then we get down to about 15 or 16,000. So is a president lying to the public 15,000 times in 4 years, is that acceptable to you?
Right. Well, I don't know if he's directly lied 15,000 times. To be fair, I doubt he's even had a speech 15,000 times. So, I mean, if you wanna like debate and argue, then as you said, you got to be statistical, right? Right.
Right?
So there's 15,000. I mean, you can exaggerate, but let's be real. What president hasn't lied at some point? And
No. All of them have.
That's the bad truth. That's a bad truth. I agree. It's a bad truth. But what president has not lied?
All of them have lied, but to lie
Yep.
15,000 times.
Okay, but where are you getting 15,000 from?
It was I can't remember the name of the exact source, but it was done about, I'm going to say about 3 to 4 months after Trump left office in 2021. And it was kind of it was a study, it was an amalgamation over the entire, 4 years that he was in office, and just kind of keeping track of statements that he had made and such like.
Right.
I mean, are you looking for an example of a lie that he told, or?
Sure. Throw an example out. I mean, I doubt you'd be able to throw out 15,000, but.
Well, no, I'm not going to throw out 15,000, but I mean, like, one that would be unequivocally a lie is that injecting bleach cures COVID.
Injecting bleach cures COVID.
Yep, that's a statement that he made in front of.
A statement, right? So.
Well, you asked me for an example, and now you're saying like he said that in the statement. I don't know why you're being so ill about it.
Not from a political view. Like, I'm sure you have. Have you watched any Trump speeches?
Yeah.
Right, so he's not directly serious about some, if not most things, because he's not directly a politician. He came into politics as a public man.
Right. Okay. So when he just says things, then he's not being serious. But when he really, really means it, then he's being serious.
So back in 2016, calling Hillary a dog, is that a lie?
No, it's just a dicky thing to say.
Exactly. So would you not say him saying bleach cures COVID is a dicky thing to say, not a lie?
No, it's a monumentally stupid thing to say.
Right, but not a lie. He didn't directly lie, did he?
Whoa, okay. Just so I'm.
He didn't go to the public.
Just so I'm 100% clear here.
It's going to cure their COVID. No.
Are you saying that wasn't a lie?
No, because did he address the public and say, guys, drink bleach, it will cure your COVID? No, there we go.
He said, when looking at other forms of fighting COVID, he said if you take bleach and it kills it in like a second, and then if there was a way of getting that inside the body, that's slightly paraphrasing, sure, but that's very close to what he said.
Right, but like the fact that the difference between a lie and like a cocky, hysterical joke kind of thing, like I don't think the fact that he directly told public to drink bleach, that's
yeah, well, look, I mean, he absolutely did. Okay, look, I don't normally do groups, but yeah, let's go.
Hello.
Yo, Krista.
Hello.
Give me just 2 seconds.
I wanted to get on.
Stephen, Ryan,
Hello.
Hello, Stephen.
What is going on here?
Hello.
Hello.
Give me just 2 seconds.
I wanted to get on.
Ryan,
Okay, someone's
Hello,
playing the
Stephen.
stream in the background. Hang
What is
on.
going on
Someone
here?
is playing the stream in the background.
Ryan, okay. Someone's playing the stream in the background. Hang on.
Alright. Okay, I can only apologize for whatever the fuck that was.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was a wild ride. Yeah, Krista, I'm assuming that you had something to kind of.
I had a lot to bring up. Just watching what Jimmy was having to say. I think Trump is detrimental to the US. Not only the US, but the world status as it is. Because the US is a ginormous country and it does have a lot of effect on the other countries in the world, whether it's part of the European Union or the UN. It does affect other countries, and I think his policies, his views, the things that he is enthusiastic about, they are detrimental to the world as a whole, and how we think about things, how we treat other people, all of that kind of stuff. And just saying that he's not a liar was really, really incredible to me, because throughout his running for his first term, for his second term, he has consistently been disingenuous. He has consistently promised things to the American population that aren't positive. They might have a negative connotation, but he is promising these things, and then even if they are negative, he doesn't follow through on them. He is like a fictional character in my opinion. Personally, he is like a Disney villain come to life in my eyes. And what is happening in the US right now, in my personal opinion, is incredibly scary, especially for people who are minorities and people who are generally oppressed, women, people who are part of LGBT, and it's terrifying. And I think what's happening in the US will affect other countries, and other countries could possibly follow suit, and that is very worrying, in my opinion. And I think when people who are coming on your live, not exactly Jimmy, but other people previously who are obviously just trolls, they have no personal opinions at all. They're just trying to fuck. But Jimmy, you did have real opinions. I'm not saying they're correct, but I just think it's very worrying as a whole that people could in any way understand him or agree with him in any way.
I mean, yeah, my bad. I mean, I agree with what you were saying about how Trump and America as a whole is very detrimental to the rest of the world. I do believe that America is the figurehead of, well, the Western world for definite, but the influence he has and America has on the rest of the world is definitely there. I don't know if it was coming up, but it was hard to understand a little bit because there's a big echo. But I think you were saying something about like what he stands for and his policies, like what's it called? Like bad for what the effect is going to have on the world. In my opinion, I think Trump is going well about the fact how he is defiantly focusing on America and focusing on patriotism I mean, the whole thing with immigration, the fact that he is just deporting illegal immigrants, that alone, like, he's sticking up for the people of America. The amount
But do you
of,
personally think that illegal immigrants are a threat to the United States?
I think the fact that the more and more illegal immigrants who come over and who get away with it, you know, they're taking up homes, they're taking up jobs, they're increasing queues in healthcare, they're just.
I think that's just like the same rhetoric that every kind of right wing spills. And I think the healthcare system in America is just a whole other issue. And that's a completely despicable issue that they have to deal with anyway. But in terms of Trump, I think, like, even in terms of his running and the fact that he wants to become the president of the United States, his disingenuous running and a lot of his basis for his election this time was on religious stance and how he wants to get back to traditional values and how he wants to get back to godliness and righteousness. And yet he doesn't even believe in God. He doesn't believe the same commitments and righteousness that he preaches. He doesn't believe it. And I think it's very, very terrifying the level that the religious aspect is bringing to taking away rights from people, which include females and people from LGBT. Is that something that you agree with or something that you think Trump is right in doing?
Well, in my opinion, I'm not religious myself, and I will kind of actually agree with you on this one. I disagree with all of the stuff to do with abortion. I believe abortion should be legal, and I'm very pro-choice. I think the fact that Trump has left it up for the states to decide, I believe that is much better than giving a definite no or a definite yes. I believe if Trump did not leave it up for the states to decide, then in the administration that's in right now, abortion would very much become illegal. So I think the fact that Trump, as president, decided not to completely, fully illegalize abortion, I feel like people don't really identify that and give him the credit. Trump has stated he is not pro-life. Like, he believes women should have a choice. Under
Well, if he's
certain
pro-life,
circumstances,
then
he's
how
pro-life.
does that represent in the laws that have been passed? It doesn't represent in what he's saying, if that's what he's stating. And not only that, but he continues to take away the rights of people. He continues to overthrow very, very important cases that have been proved in the US to help the people of the US, to give rights to the people of the US that haven't had it before. And even now, very important cases like the case of, I think, I can't remember the name, it's Overland Bin versus Holden. And that's the case that proved that same-sex marriage can be legal. And that's coming into the court now, and that's being brought up now, all part of Project 2025. And that's what's happening in the US. They're taking away their people's rights day by day. And not just immigrants, not just people who are not white or not the perfect form of American that Trump wants to think about. They're taking away women's rights, white, black, Hispanic, whatever you want to say. They're taking away the rights of people day by day. What if someone walks into a court or some sort of issue, they're married to their wife, it's another woman, and suddenly that law is passed and they say, oh, actually, you're not married. It's against the law. That kind of thought and that kind of rhetoric to me, and him having that amount of power as the president of the United States, and also having the swing in the Congress with it being mostly red right now, is terrifying. He can do whatever he wants, and as someone who isn't a politician, who is a failed businessman, he can't control his own finances, his own businesses. He failed at a business that is almost the most simplest form of gaining more money, which Stephen mentioned earlier, a casino. House always wins. Donald Trump can't even understand that concept. He can't understand the basic concept of human rights. He's talking about drill, drill, drill. We're back to oil here. It's like the US has gone back 20 years. It's incredibly upsetting. And I think a lot of the world's leaders looking at the US could follow suit. And personally, I think that's very scary. And I think that someone who can't see Donald Trump's effect and Donald Trump's threat to modern society is just not locked in. They are not living in current reality. And I just, seeing the debate that you were having with Stephen there for a couple of minutes, I had to come in, I had to say that. Maybe reevaluate your thoughts, maybe reevaluate where you're getting your news from or whatever. But it's very, very saddening to see. Very saddening. And every day I think about how sad it is, and every day I have empathy for the American people, men, women, black, white, LGBT, straight. I'm sad for them. I'm sad for the situation they're in.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, I don't necessarily want to kind of jump in and kind of continue with there or anything else. I mean, like, I do personally think that this kind of topic has kind of gone on for as long as it probably should, and I've been saying to Jamie that I'm going to bring her in. I presume them in for a good old while now. So I'm just going to move on to the next people, guys. Krista, as always, thank you for coming back up. Jimmy, it was a good conversation, whatever else. I don't think that we agreed on pretty much anything, but it was a good conversation. So,
Yeah, cheers,
thank you both for coming up, but I am going to move on to Jamie there now.
Love you lots, Stephen. Bye.
Cheers.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. How old are you?
I am 19.
Okay. I presume you disagree with the prompt?
I do, yes. Well, slightly.
Okay. What do you disagree on?
First of all, I just want to start by saying I agree with most of Kamala Harris's statements, and I agree with most of Donald Trump's statements. I think both of their statements are completely valid.
Okay.
Okay.
What statements would they be? Well, that was an immense amount of build up for pretty much nothing. Okay. How you doing, man? How old are you?
Hello?
How you doing? How old are you?
I'm 13.
Dude, what the fuck, man? You were in here saying you fucking voted for Trump and everything. Jesus Christ, what the hell is wrong with you people? How you doing? How old are you?
Scabberday.
Wonderful. Wait now. Okay, so like blah blah blah, I think, or like something along those lines. You've been in the comments asking. I've just tried to let you up. Can you request to join, and I'll add you that way. I have literally tried to add you just there now, and it is not allowing me to. So it's a little bit kind of strange. But yeah, if you want to come up, please do. You've just typed in saying let me up. I presume I'm saying your name correctly. Bring Ed Scally back. No. Doesn't let up. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why it's not letting, because I saw you that you were in the guest requests earlier, so I don't know why it's not letting you up now. Yeah, it's very strange. I mean, if you want to try, like, maybe kind of I don't know, closing the app and then coming back into it, seeing if that would help, because I mean, like, I don't know why it's not letting you now, considering that it was earlier. That's pretty strange, you know. Yeah, no, definitely strange. Ugh. Yeah, I really don't know why it's not letting you up. It just has like a red circle and then a line when I try to add you. It's just not coming up for me at all. Algorithms control everything. Okay, well, I don't really kind of know what you mean by that, but um oh my god. If everyone who is here now, guys, I don't necessarily like asking, but if you could please like the live, it really, 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 really does help with getting people in here for some conversations and some debates and stuff like that. So, because I have much things to say, that's why. Okay. I mean, like, I am definitely interested in having you up. That is one, like, I do want to have a conversation with you, especially because, you know, you have been here for a little while. So I do want to have a conversation, but it's just not letting me. All right. Well, okay, we got someone else there.
Yo,
How you doing? How old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay. Do you think that Trump is good for the US?
What do you think? Are you American?
No. Why does that matter?
No, see, you're not even American, buddy. You're British. You're British.
Close. No, Irish, but I'm not understanding what. Did you pop up here for a debate, or did you just pop up here to
So you're an
so that other
immigrant in
people
your
could
own
hear your
country,
voice?
huh? You're an
No.
immigrant. That's why you don't like Trump, huh?
No. Okay, you popped up just to hear the sound of your own voice, so bye. Oh God. Okay. Suzanne said, but why is he bad? Because I feel like he's a good man. He's a terrible man. He's been convicted of 34 felony counts. He has been found guilty of essaying a woman. He was a terrible president last time. I have absolutely no doubt that he's going to be a terrible president this time. So I mean, yeah, I mean, to say that he is a good man is, I mean, by and large ridiculous. Leo says, why did I ban my fan pages? Because I find them creepy. I'm sorry. Like to have my kind of name and profile picture and everything else in like a totally separate account and then just having fan page on the end of it. No, I'm sorry. I just find that weird. What do you think of Israel? And then some very fucking small letters that I am not wearing my glasses for, so I cannot see. Ooh. I mean, I think that Israel is like a genocidal state. I think that they have committed war crimes to an innocent group of people, and any other kind of, in a sane world that made sense, the rest of the world would kind of view them as such. And yeah, I mean, like I just don't see why almost everybody else just doesn't kind of view them the same way. Like, I mean, like it is right there in 4K 60 FPS as to what they are fucking doing. So like it's just ridiculous. Name one accomplishment of Kamala Harris. She broke more, or she was the deciding vote on more tie-breaking votes in the Senate than any other vice president. So yeah, there you go. There's an accomplishment. Israel were acting in an act of self-defense, possibly, very, 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 very possibly in the days after October 7th. However, this war did not start on October 7th or on October 6th. This war started about 75 years ago, so the excuse, and that is exactly what it is, the excuse of self-defense is not really a good one. Not anymore, anyway. Yeah, no, that is absolutely not true. They were not acting in self-defense. They were... What would you do if October 7th happened in Ireland? I don't know. I mean, like, to kind of deal in that type of hypothetical is ridiculous. Look, I don't necessarily have a problem with hypotheticals, but if you are just talking about like what might happen when like this one like ludicrously kind of specific thing happens in one country, well yeah, I don't know what the country's response is going to be. Of course I don't. Jesus Christ. I'm definitely a Fianna Fáil or Fine Gael voter if I think he's bad for the US. No, I voted Sinn Féin, so no. Correct, that's what started when their land was perpetrated by migrants and the terrorist threats on... yeah, dude, just no. I don't know how kind of ignorant you are of history, but like, just no. 75 years ago, what a load of nonsense. That is absolutely not nonsense, unfortunately. That is exactly what happened. This war has been going on for a very, 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 very long time. An extremely long time. Just so I'm not like 100% kind of out of or just completely like just like 100% wrong here. When did Israel start? So the Arab-Israeli War of 1948 broke out when 5 Arab nations invaded the territory in the former Palestinian Mandate immediately following the announcement of the independence of the State of Israel on May the 14th, 1948. So it literally has been happening for 75 years. So more than that, technically. Do I think that Donald Trump becoming president has put Ireland in a more dangerous position in general? Yes, because the amount, I mean, like if he was to somehow kind of get the companies that have their headquarters here back into the US, I mean, the amount of tax money that we are going to be missing out on is astronomical. The amount of jobs that those companies employ, I mean, like that's just, yeah. Yeah, I think that is definitely dangerous. This war factually was religiously started there are and there always have been acting in self-defense. They've been acting in self-defense for 75 years. Acting in self-defense. Ireland is fucked if everyone thinks like you. Ireland would not be fucked if everyone thought like me. If everyone thought like me in Ireland, we would be living under socialism, and everybody would be more better for it, because we'd have kind of free healthcare at the point of service. We'd have free access to college, regardless of your economic backgrounds. Ireland is unstable since the holy rule of Margaret Thatcher, and also straight divided by Rag. What? John is just joshing, which is a weird statement. I didn't actually think I'd hear myself saying that. John, if you want to join, there you go. The invite is sent if you want to join. Ireland is a socialist state already. Jesus Christ, tell me you have no idea about politics without telling me you have no idea on politics. Yeah, it is a shame that you can't go up, because, I mean, if you genuinely think that Ireland is a socialist state, or like now, you have absolutely no idea about economic or political theory in any way, shape, or form. In any way, shape, or form. There was a John Pork there. You had said that there was no button. I have invited you to join the live. If you want to, you can. There's no, and it is also the multi-group button. What the fuck? I said what I said, and I stand by it. If you honestly, hand on heart, think that Ireland currently, today, right now, is a socialist state, you are completely and utterly ignorant of all kinds of modern politics theory. Just all of it. What is Ireland then? Ireland is a barely left-leaning, structurally capitalistic society. What on earth else would it be? There are some social programs. That doesn't make the country socialist. Ian says Trump is what the world needs. Strongly disagree. If you want to come up and chat, there you go. Regardless, Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael are going to ruin Ireland. 100%. That is an extremely based comment right there. Hello.
How's it going, Stephen? Back again.
You are back again, yeah. Give me just 2 moments, John, because there was someone that has requested and is now requesting again. I'm just gonna add them there. Give me a sec.
Grant. No bother. I'm open to every opinion, you know what I mean? I'm ready to get my mind changed.
How you doing, Jamie? You ready to try again? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Well, that was entertaining for 5 seconds.
I don't even think he's over the age of 18, to be honest.
She had joined before.
Oh.
No.
How you doing? Are you over 18?
I am.
Okay. How old are you?
20.
Grand. Do you disagree with the prompt?
Yeah. So, just explain how you think Donald Trump is bad for the US.
Do you want to go socially, or do you want to go economically? Do you want to go politically?
Economically.
Good one.
Economically, okay, so Donald Trump in his first term, he deficit spent like it was his favorite thing to do. He is an impossibly bad businessman.
That's not true.
I mean, he absolutely is. He
How can he
filed
be a
bankruptcy
businessman? He's worth billions.
because he filed for bankruptcy 6 times, 3 of which were for casinos. I don't even know how you do that.
Ultra rich people, they file for bankruptcy.
Wait, so you think a lot of people file for bankruptcy 3 times on a
If you actually
casino?
look into it, he didn't himself file for bankruptcy. His companies filed for bankruptcy.
I would like it makes a fucking difference. Jesus Christ. Jesus.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean- doesn't mean he went bankrupt.
Getting crazy.
The stretch that is, man. Come on.
All right, so talk about how he's bad now, right now. Wait, let me ask you something. Do you think Joe Biden is better?
Oh God, that's actually you got a good point there.
When compared to Trump, I would crawl over broken glass to vote for the smartest chimp there ever was in place of Donald Trump. And to answer your first question, yes, I absolutely do. Well, I can and I just did. Because,
that's terrible. That is
what
absolutely terrible.
Oh, okay, wonderful. What Trump is doing right now, did you not catch the bit where he completely and utterly froze everybody's Social Security payments and Medicaid just overnight just because he wanted to, and then he backed out of it because everybody flipped the fuck out over it?
What about?
Do you think that that's do you think that that's good?
That criminals, murderers, right? I can't say some of the words.
Well, yeah, including a U.S. veteran who showed their veteran's card, and yet was still arrested, was still put in handcuffs.
You're taking the little tiny little thing out of a big problem.
No, you see, that's what happens when you put quotas on ICE agents. That is absolutely not true. It absolutely happened. That is, however,
you know what
does
Donald
happen
Trump did for the military, yeah?
Stop interrupting me. That's what's going to happen first. What that is also what happens when you put quotas on the amount of arrests that ICE agents or that police officers have to make in any given day. You get an awful lot of people arrested for some bogus, trumped up fucking charges.
See, but like they already came into the country with charges, with previous charges before they entered the country.
Well, that's a civil charge that does not make you a criminal. That's not me, man. It's the law. That's the law. That is what U.S. law is. You can disagree with it. I might even disagree with it, but that is what the law is, and until it changes, then that's just what it is.
So you don't agree with them getting rid of thousands of illegal criminals that are killing people? Because that's what's happening here.
Who and where are the thousands of illegal immigrants that are killing people in the U.S.?
Well, I mean, like, not just killing people. That are you know the R word I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hurting people.
Okay, but undocumented immigrants commit less crime than native-born citizens.
That's
I'm not saying I'm not saying that excludes it. It's adjusted. Come on, dude. It's adjusted. People know there is literally a minor degree to be a statistician. There are people when they are doing stats on this, they know what the fuck they are doing. They have adjusted for the kind of population. That is not to say that I am excusing or wafting over anybody who does commit a crime as an undocumented immigrant. I am not saying that they don't count. Of course they do. But I mean, like, if you are talking about one group of people who commits more crime, it is the native-born U.S. citizens.
That's because there's a lot more of them.
Did you not have your listening ears on when I said that the statisticians who have literally trained to do this have adjusted for the population difference?
And where's that source then?
Give me a moment, I will find it.
You see, like, you need to understand as well, some sources are bullshit.
Right, so just before I actually get this source, are you like, when I do indeed find a source that says that, are you just going to say that it's bullshit, or?
Yeah, but like, it doesn't take away from the fact that immigrants are flooding. They are flooding in. You can see the numbers before Trump took office. You can see the numbers, and now you see the numbers, and they're gone way down. Actually, I think they're literally zero. There's zero illegal migrants coming into the country because of so many people at the southern border, and that's exactly what Ireland should be doing.
Right. Okay. So I have a source on migrants committing less crime, or U.S. citizens doing more crime than illegal immigrants, from migrationpolicy.org, National Institute of Justice.gov, NPR, American Immigration Council, the Stanford Institute of Economic Policy, Reuters. Do I need to go on, or is that enough for you?
Right. So you're saying that, but illegal migrants, immigrants, 100% of immigrants that enter the United States illegally, 100% of them are criminals. Officially.
Yeah, so that is a civil crime, and that does not brand you as a criminal.
Doesn't matter.
Said this.
Tom Homan said it.
No, it absolutely does matter.
Tom Homan said it in an interview.
I don't care if Captain fucking Picard said it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't care if fucking Jean-Luc Picard said it. Okay, it doesn't fucking matter. There is a distinction.
You disagree with it.
There is a distinction. That's the law. You might not like it, but it's the law.
That 100% of immigrants cause a crime. They commit a crime. That is a crime.
My dude, I don't know how many more times you're going to say the same thing that I have already explained to you. There is a difference. I don't know how many more times I have to say that, for you to tune your listening ears on, but like, this is getting tiresome.
I'm listening, but I'm telling you that Tom Homan said that if you enter the country illegally, no matter if you're you work in a kitchen,
well, you're clearly not listening to me, because I've already told you. I have already told you I don't care if Jean-Luc Picard said it. I don't care. The law is the law. And there is a difference.
100%.
Between
entering
there is
American
a difference
is against the law. Well done.
What? Yes, which is a civil charge,
what is it?
not a crime. Dude, if you don't know the difference between a civil charge and a criminal charge, I'm sorry, this is not the stream for you. Get educated. How you doing? How old are you? Why do people fucking... Okay. How you doing? How old are you?
I'm 16.
Have to be 18. Sorry. Alright, this is fucking risky.
Well,
how old are you? How you doing? What's your name, age, and pronouns? No, in your own time. Maybe he's Googling them. Alright, well, he can join in. Robert, I will allow you to join back in when you Google the definition between a civil and a criminal case. Civil and a criminal charge. When you know the difference, then I will invite you back in. Oh, fuck.
Hello.
How you doing? What's your name, age, and pronoun?
My name is Martin, and he/him.
And age?
18.
Wonderful. Okay, do you think that Trump is good for the US?
I think he is a good leader for the US, you know, but I would disagree with some of the stuff